because I was so distraught.
So you've mentioned the white settlement townhomes, and you've mentioned the Eastgate houses. Are those your two projects?
Those are our two projects in the past 18 months, yeah. And the reason that we don't have more is because it took 6 months to get through the city of Fort Worth. So out of those 18 months, it took 6 months to get through the city of Fort Worth and learn how to navigate, because I didn't know, look, I always had someone that took the plans to the city and did everything. I made sure the project ran, on time, under budget, and quality control, right? But I wasn't the one physically taking the plans to the city, whenever I was a project engineer. So that had become Heather's role.
I promise you one thing. If you build anything in River Oaks, you'll find that part is 10 times easier than Fort Worth.
Yeah, it got easier, but getting through there was, it got easier, but getting through there was a little challenging.
What's interesting to me, and just again, in the personal realm, but you went from being a construction project manager to dentistry, which is no small feat, and then you're getting back in the non-town. You don't talk like a dentist.
And guys, here's the thing. I want y'all to know something. I am passionate. Look, I go to work and I do dentistry. I love it. Okay, so please do not, and I apologize if I come across the wrong way. I love this. I finally found something that I love. This is not work. I am enamored with doing this. And honestly, here's the thing. I do not like the finishes. If you guys don't like what they look like, it's Heather's fault. Okay, it's the truth. But I enjoy the numbers. I enjoy finding the land. I enjoy chasing the deal. That's what I enjoy. And of course, I enjoy the construction and the schedule and the on time and below budget part. But when it comes to when I give her drywall,
That's me.
She takes over.
I think y'all gave two nice presentations, because I was at the other liaison for the planning and zoning, so I had no problem with your passion. To understand my side of it too, and I know what the citizens have said in long years too. So understand our passion too. I understand yours.
You guys are gatekeepers, so I understand. That's a huge responsibility, and it's a role that I would not want.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we got to where we are now. There is some difference of opinion.
And others may know this, but some of the stuff going up along the river, right, there's some of that that's huge, and then there's some more modest stuff on the western end, I would say. And modest is a relative term, okay. But do you know what those lot widths are for those? We happen to know.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw a number out there. I don't. I really don't.
Talking about nursery lane, that
Village home.
Well, the ones, yeah, so the closer to the.
Well, I'm going to say that the homes that are right next to, I do know this. So the homes that are, as you're going down Robert's Cutoff, and then you make a left on White Settlement, you go down past, I always forget the name of them, come on, the apartments on the right. Thank you, that place, right? And then there's like a little professional building, which I love, by the way, okay, there. And then as soon as you pass that, there's some really big homes. I think they start off at like $1.2 million, right?
Yeah.
Well, if we think about a $1.2 million house not more than likely, they're 5,000 to 7,000 square feet a piece. Those guys are sitting on, at minimum, a third of an acre. I mean, they just are. You know? Those are not the kind of homes that we're building. I want to be really clear. So yeah, that's not good. And then, if you go down, and I know we're going long, and I'm very sorry. So if you go down Burton Hill Elementary, right where Burton Hill Elementary is, and you're going down, and I think there's like the police station there on your left, and so it's Burton Hill Drive, I think it's what it is. If you just make a random right there, they are building $700,000 houses, and I have no idea how they're putting it there, because those lots are no bigger than your 40-foot standard wide lot. I don't know what the depth is, but I know that there is, and they look that way because they're ginormous next to your typical 1,500 square foot ranch style house, right?
So be aware of one of the big things that they've addressed that our citizens have voiced very loudly is parking and all that. So they go through there and they've taken every alley, gone through and made them one way, each other way. They have rear entry garages, and they have 4-car parking in the back of each one of those. And what the city's doing is they're charging any new developer $8,000 for their half of that one behind, and then if the resident behind them has been there forever, they don't pay anything, but they put a new driveway in there, but the people going in there putting those houses, that's a big thing that they're doing to get the cars off the streets.
Yeah, and I would ask that if the city is planning on putting any type of surcharge of that caliber, please just tell us now. I mean, I just need to tell you guys the truth. You know, if there's any type of surcharge at all like that, please let me know. I mean, for impact fees alone, we're looking at around over $150,000. I'm sure you guys know this already. I mean, we're pretty stretched in, and we don't want to waste y'all's time. You can't really waste our time because this is part of finding the deal, right? But I would hate to get myself into a situation where now we're expected to pay an additional sort of, I guess, maybe a transit impact fee or transportation impact fee of $8,000. So that's, you know, I haven't figured that.
So another question, on the Eastgate houses that y'all did, what did those sell for approximately?
$256,000.
And then the rest of the neighborhood, you know, did they sell for close to that, or, you know, if not?
Yeah. The first two that we built, though, did not.
The first two were 205 because they were one level, 1 story, and then as we built a little bigger, then they went.
But none of these plans we looked at were 2-story, right?
We are not planning on doing 2.
These were 2-story, they just went down to 1.
Yep. Every house is gonna be a 1-story house
Mm-hmm.
in this county.
With a gorgeous elevation.
Okay, well, that is, I think, a very.
Thank
good
you.
presentation.
Thank you very much.
Before, does staff have anything else to add right now?
Not right now.
Okay. At this point, we'll, take comments from any members of the public.
What thing I want, did we have purchase, we went out for purchase?
Yeah, we received 4, that were in opposition. That's all we received.
Did anybody send any back in favor of?
No, I got none of that.
Well, some people didn't know. I talked to some people today on Black Oak that didn't know about it.
Well, they might not have been,
200, feet, they were notified.
Well, they were probably more than 200 feet.
okay, so, if anybody will raise their hand, whoever wants to speak first.
Well, I'm gonna say one thing. I think the main
Come on up, I
concern.
think we all know your name and your
Well,
address.
since y'all don't know who I am. Joanne Butler, live on Merritt, 601 Merritt. I think one of the main concerns is the traffic that more people are concerned about with that many homes. And as I said the other night, every bedroom has a car. You know, and I don't know, that may be, I don't know where that the government got those statistics on cars. Right down 2 doors down from me, there's like 6 cars on a little bitty lot. So there is a street and everything else. But I think on our street, everybody has at least 2 cars. And most of them have more than that. And our garages are packed full of junk. So I would like to, I think the houses are gorgeous. Yeah. And I would just like to see deeper driveways, you know, so that you've got 2 cars. I would say do away with the sidewalks and have the space for the cars. But they're gorgeous houses, though they are.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Nancy Keys, and I live at 801 Bus Stop. I'm worried about the traffic too, because the cars come off the highway where Jesse's Donuts was, and they go down our street. They come off of Yale, down Truman, they go down Bus Stop. They come back down, they cut through off of Meandering and come and go to get on the highway, because there's a cut through to go out by Jesse's, where Jesse's was. And Truman is a one-way street, because half of it is a parking lot. So I'm really concerned about how much traffic, this is more traffic, because now the businesses, the trucks come and stock all the restaurants and everything, and then it's just something all the time going. And it really, I don't know, it just gets